chance, so he happily gave it to him. Oh, by the way, I'm gonna borrow your daughter. He could have worded that way differently. He purposely picked the worst phrasing just to piss him off and ripped his arms off, tried to use the beam, but just look.
Jinwoo cannot be beat. If anyone's seen the most recent episode of from Solo Leveling, the animation went crazy. Arguably anime episode of the year so far, and it has a real strong contender of the anime of the year by the end of the year also. So let's just get straight into the video.
Y'all have been on me non-stop about this Solo Leveling. We got this and Invincible dropping at the same time. They're blessing us right now. It's gonna be a lot of back and forth with these two, but yeah. So back where we left off. As we know, Jin was fiending to fight this boss when Shorty pulls up, told him to leave, so he complied with said demands. Got him. Something wrong? Huh? Honestly, the only reason why people don't think this is weird is because she bad. If she was chopped, this would be a whole different situation. That little speed walk she did would have been seen as a threat, would have ran away for his well-being. So she takes a look at his hunter license, sees he's an E rank. First thing I would have asked is why he got his little brother on his picture. You gotta update this license, bro. But then that same night, she calls in trying to get someone to investigate Jin. I think we can go ahead and say this is a win. He didn't even have to try. He just stood there and pulled the most famous girl in the country. But he pulls up the next day, sees the crew and got flashbacks of the old squad. These two are valid, but I don't know why we acting like we was cool with this guy. I have nothing but bad memories about you. The dude blamed everyone but himself like he wasn't the first one trying to go in that dungeon. Anyways, this hunter comes through asking to borrow someone from this mining team to carry some luggage. And not a soul was going for that. Going into an A-rank dungeon is way too risky.
It's very true, to be honest. Like, that guy was an op. He was the first one to say, let's go into it. And I was the one who was crying the most of what happened. Like, bro, you made your bed, now lie in it. And even then, he's trying to put all the blame on him and try to run away from taking accountability. Damn, the guy was dirty, I'm not gonna lie.
If your name isn't Jinwoo, he trying to cash in that bonus check. So they head inside, immediately have to face a foe, and my goodness. You just got a mount on display like that? No other wardrobe options? I mean, I'm not complaining, do you, I guess, but damn. Distraction on the battlefield. But it was just some wolves. They took care of that with ease. The thing that was surprising, though, is that these animals were tamed, had collars and all. But that was just the opening act. The real threats showed themselves. An army of orcs. When they threw that first spear and we saw dude's face, I said, oh shit, this guy might be doomed. But these orcs are smart. They went straight to the back line trying to take out those supports ASAP. And I don't know about y'all, but a lantern as your weapon of choice?
What?
Niggas want to be different so bad. So this girl stepped in, and mind you, they're still only fighting one of the 47 orcs in the back. And maybe I should extend my apologies. The lantern may not be for show after all. And I don't know who this is, but she already my favorite. She ain't walking here with no sword, no shield, no spells, no nothing. Walking that bitch with just her fist. And y'all really only have one healer. Terrible team comp. But then she regenerates this guy's arm when he's right behind me, isn't he? Yo, she just accepted her fate. Just make it quick. End of the road, huh? I guess my time has come. Well, guys, it's been fun. But we all know Jin was going to step in. And I don't know if Jin just didn't like this orc specifically or because he took this one's whole spine, then proceeded to speed run the others, sliced a few ankles, cut a couple backs, old girl blew his spine out, and was right back like nothing happened. So the captain decided they should retreat, and not gonna lie, Jin just causes the misfortune of anyone he's with. There was some sort of barrier on this gate so they couldn't leave. They tried to break the spell, but turns out it was a trap. Hey, cast the divine mat. And I don't know what type of hair products they scrounged up down here, but they gotta put us on. I don't think I ever seen orcs with a full head of hair. They down here styling it too. Got them in ponytails. This one got it slicked back. You know, maybe we're the problem. What if they was just having a family dinner and we
drip or drown, guys? Are they cold or they clean? Let me know.
up and just murk their dogs. They look way too put together to be some savage beasts. And I don't know what this was. Is breaking your neck required to speak English? I thought he was trying to enter a second phase, but nah. All that was gained was communication skills. So he pretty much gave them an invitation saying, come to my house or die. Whoa. I think it's obvious what option they chose. But real quick, you see how Shorty pulled up in the middle of the night on her day off looking for Jin?
If she wanted to, she would.
Jin needs competition because this ain't even fair. He barely said 3 words to the girl, now she's obsessed. So she decides to go in, and I'm guessing that trap is a one-way thing. Maybe you can enter but not leave, I don't know. But that's when we see the Orc King. The dude took his mask off and hit everyone with Conqueror's Hockey. Had the whole squad shaking in their boots.
Welcome, humans. You will die here today. I'll tear you limb from limb to entertain my soldiers.
Now imagine hearing that. So you say, hell no, I'm not going down without a fight. You turn around and your whole team just sitting there. I know in his head right now he's heated. Y'all going to find a new job after this. So he runs in, gets blocked by this giant ice cube, proceeds to get picked up and slammed repeatedly. Oh yeah, I would have made sure y'all aren't employed after this. Not a single counter spell was used. I understand that y'all are scared, but please try something. It don't even gotta be nothing crazy, just lessen the blow, I beg. And I don't know why Jin took so long to step in. He had the power to prevent this man from getting slammed since the beginning. And he proceeds to ask, hey man, can you leave all the magic beasts to me?
Are you serious, my brother?
Come on, Jin. Why you asking these dumbass questions? Who else gonna handle this? Definitely not them. So he spawns in his army and I'm just thinking, how is it not obvious this man isn't normal? I know he was the bag boy for this trip, but he walked in with a regular fit on, not a single armor plate in sight. But he proceeds to buff his troops and the orcs were getting washed. Icarus is trying to go aura for aura with Jin, and honestly, he might be Jin's only comp. Until I saw what Jin does after. He's chopping all their heads off, jumps in the air, holds that pose for a second just to make sure we know it's him. And to finish off the clip, he stands in front of the camera. No face, just a fit. Like, once again, he making sure we see that shit. And to my surprise, half the squad was actually losing. Except for Icarus and Iron, the rest of them are equal to B ranks. They die like 5 times before getting 1 kill. Then the king did some fire spell, and I now understand Jin's mindset. You see how he was slicing all these orcs up and not a single drop of blood was on the fit? Now peep how that fire was awfully close, messing up his fit is punishable by death. He was chilling up until this point. This man was never this mad this whole encounter. The king then started spamming a whole bunch of spells, but not a single one really worked. And who do you think you are? Buddy, I hate to inform you, but you're not like that. You're not Kratos, not Sukuna, shit, anyone of importance to be doing that. But he was kind of backing it up though, not gonna lie. His soldiers were better than Jin's and that mana was depleting. Until he said I bet and just took his. That is actually ridiculous. Killed his soldiers then made them his. Oh, and don't worry, you'll soon join them.
Wait, could it be that he's the Lord?
Scared dude so bad had him glitching out, error in the software, was confused on his entire existence. So he finally called forth his strongest soldiers and it wasn't looking good. Our new recruit handled your top man with 4 swings max, had your head rolling across the room for all to see. And Icarus was handling 2 of them at the same time. The man left his sword, took out the daggers, headshot. He blitzes in, got his sword back in the air with it. Your ass off me, boy. Fed him to the bear. Cooked him. And I don't know what's going through your head. I understand you got a confidence boost because Jin is here, but just sit this one out.
Stand down. Blindness.
You see, I don't know why they stood on the battlefield. I would have been back at the gate by now. Would have been chilling with Cha.
Hymn of slumber. Hymn of love. What word is that?
Lethargy, 3 syllables.
Hymn of slumber. Hymn of lethargy. Hymn of blindness. What?
Damn, bro. It was a good try, though. So his mage just easily shattered that shield of his. So he decides to go into a giant form, and once they do this, we know they lost. Big form never works. The man tried stepping on him, and I honestly have no clue what just happened. Tried the fire breath, and I can't tell if he missed or Jin just ate that. Proceeds to time it by 20, hitting everyone but the people that matter, and had the audacity to say,
do you still think you can go against me?
Yeah? You accomplished nothing with that. Then Jin goes for the flank, did some tricks with the blade just to let us know he can. King proceeded to make the floor lava, but this was just a jungle gym for Jin. Throws the dagger, sees that no damage was dealt, so he grabs the chains, tried wrapping him, and I bet King thought he did a good job with that. But in reality, he just made Jin's job easier. I don't even know what caused this to happen. And while all that was going on, Nanami pulled up and saw that this gate was not a normal A-rank gate. It's a high A, so there's ranks inside the ranks type shit. They entered to see what the vibe was and saw exactly what just happened. And Jin, just to raise the level of disrespect, took this man's top soldiers and had them jump him. And they really just cut to him leveling up like he didn't just do some diabolical shit. And he stuck to his promise by making him his shadow. So afterwards, Nanami told everyone Jin's power is top secret. Keep today's events confidential. Now keep it real with me, Steven. Between me and Jinwoo, who's stronger? Will my answer affect my salary? Fuck. Damn it, bro, you supposed to lie. So later on, we find out about his famous actor who's trying to get his rank evaluated. So this guy's whole plan is to become a hunter for 2 years. He got his rank evaluated beforehand too. He already knows he's an A rank. And all this is for people to forget about his scandals. His past will disappear. And then Jin walks through because he also has to get his rank evaluated. Hey, how many times do I gotta tell you? Get out of here. Calm down, young buck.
He's with me.
he's with me. And didn't I tell y'all not to do this press conference right now? But I just want to shut up, little nigga. I outmotion you. Jen, let's go. That's gotta be so embarrassing because he really got outmotioned twice.
He
The
really thought
chairman
he was
just
him.
little bro'd you, and Jen just got the green light from that same chairman, so you can't say nothing to him either. Sorry, everyone. I'll go check in again. You not walking in here, bro. You just gonna let him talk to you like that? Me personally. Listen, you know who I am? I'll get you fired right now if we don't. Avengers? What? Was you in the Avengers? Nah, but then shut the fuck up. Nah, you just gonna take that?
Yeah, that's why he be buying it.
So for Jen to get his new rank, he has to show his powers. And when he did, the entire room was shook. Even the ones outside felt his power. And just like that, he got his new license. So he heads outside and... This section right here gave me goosebumps because now the entire world knows. And is this girl ever gonna come back or is she just gone forever? Because she was rocking with him when he was an E rank. Cha is cool and all, but she wasn't with him in the trenches. And now Jin,
What do
just
you
so
guys
he can
think?
show
Who's
off a
better?
little, declines the ride from the two guild leaders, blitzed off and made sure to stay in their line of sight. Gotta keep the aura building. Had this guy terrified because he couldn't even see when Jin sped off like that. He's the S rank, by the way, if someone didn't know. And y'all remember that deal bro did with his father? If he gets Jin to join his guild, he become the next president? I think we all know Jin wasn't gonna join any guild. But Jin also asked bro to join him instead, and his pops was upset for no reason. You told him the only way you won't give the presidency to someone else is if he gets Jin to join. You know he can't control whether he says yes or no, right? And you're saying he accomplished nothing and is trying to abandon everything? Nigga, fuck you. Not gonna lie, that was a terrible business decision. You should have put some stocks into your son being best friends with the 10th S rank hunter. He can probably call in a favor from time to time, but you completely lost that now. Though later on, we do see that his father passed out, and he has the same disease Jin's mother has. When you have a low resistance to magic, you eventually fall into eternal sleep. That is the most unfortunate thing you can have when living in a world like this. Everywhere you go, there's going to be magic. And you telling me I'm allergic to that shit? So Jin went to get some equipment from when he heads back into that
Pretty
castle,
peak.
saw the prices these were listed at, and his wallet just flashed before his eyes. Yo, bro, you think I can get a discount? Come on, man, you're at S rank. I know you got money. How about this? If you can break this glass here, we'll give you something for free. Say no more. Hey, I was just playing, nigga, damn. You that broke you couldn't even think about it? So Jin talks to the other guy about weapons,
ready.
and I think he got himself a new money glitch. This little dagger he got from the item shop is worth 100 million won, which is like 70k USD. Free bread. So later on, the bro pulls up. Jin is preparing to head back into that castle, but what we find out is that this man can attach shadows to other people. With the amount of motion he gained today, Lil Sis gotta be protected. But not only that, this man sets out more to protect the block.
Really doing
Fuck is
the
that? So Jin
charity
is back at
work
the
there.
castle with the new gear on too. And I don't know when Fang or Tusk, whatever his name is, got this power. Bro, when did he learn to shoot a whole mouth beam? Should have pulled this out when he was fighting Jin. Afterwards, he just sat
It's the
back
same
with his army handle
dragon's breath,
everything.
guys.
When
Him
one
and dragon's
squad
breath.
started getting washed, so he pulls up to see what the problem was, and it was more Igorises on the field. I wish he summoned Igoris and let him show them who number one is, but this is cool too. Bro got a cloak on and started acting exactly the same. Can't even say he acting different. He been doing this since day one. And what's up with Jin quoting Vegeta? This is the second time he did it. He loves that do androids feel fear line. He getting really into the role too. Nah, bro, you seen that Luca AD trade?
Really giving
bro,
them that
whose idea
Gojo
was that? I
treatment
don't know.
right there.
Whoever greenlit that needs to be jailed. That's like trading Superman for Green Lantern and a couple police officers. Shit is stupid. So we see Jin find this one soldier, and this man gripped her skull crazy. This is an insane shot right here. But it turns out there was an actual person inside that. And no way you're gonna sit here and tell me she just had all that hair in that helmet. That's probably why you got washed so bad. And they're suffocating yourself, hotboxing in that helmet. So she was like, no, please don't kill me. I surrender. This is my chance. You being for real? So she was like, look, I know where you can get the pass to the next floor. Matter of fact, I know where you can get all them bitches at. Just spare me and my family, please. Oh, okay, but for your own safety, I pray you're telling the truth. Then he goes, hey, what are you, by the way? Like you didn't just scare the mess out of her. Don't go asking me normal questions after doing that. Give me a second to get my bearings. You single-handedly beat all my soldiers, grabbed my face, spared my life, and then 4 seconds later threatened my life. My mind will be scrambled. A lot just happened right now. But she told him how she's the eldest daughter of the Radaru family, however you pronounce that. But he was expecting an answer similar to what Baru gave him, about hearing a voice commanding them to kill humans. Oh, I get those too. Kinda. This voice tells me to protect this place. Like when we was at the Demon Realm. Demon Realm, war, preparing for war, enemy strong, too strong, united all. The permitted amount of information has been exceeded. This conversation will now be terminated. Yeah, I don't know what that was. So I'm assuming that statue from way back when is behind all this. He really made this into a game. This is a whole RPG. We playing Baldur's Gate. She was forced to give him side quest dialogue. So they made it to their family's castle. I don't know what special eyes this king has, but he can see the army Jin got chilling in the shadow. So Jin was like, calm down. Me and your daughter made a deal. Just give me the pass to the next floor and nobody's gonna get hurt. He knew they didn't stand a chance, so he happily gave it to him. Oh, by the way, I'm gonna borrow your daughter. He could have worded that way differently. He purposely picked the
Intentional.
worst phrasing just to piss him off. And not gonna lie, I don't even want to root for this dude no more because, like, it's not even fair. She fell in love with him for absolutely no reason. This man has not done you a single act of kindness. Oh, but he spared my life. Yeah, not because he liked you. He did it for his own gain. If he was in a bad mood, like, you're lucky you didn't get no dirt on his fit. We know how he gets about that. I promise he would have murked you efficiently and effectively. So once they got to the 90th floor, the difficulty spiked up. But I thought this was going to happen way later on. I thought it was going to be Jin's final mission, and the show was going to end when he finally gets to cure his mom, but I guess not. He's already on the 100th floor. And within the 5 seconds they were up there, the boss already pulled up, on dragging back at that. And this man landed just to fly back in the air to get this shot. He then proceeds to call forth his army, and this is the perfect opponent for Jin. They both have armies. They both like to aura farm. We finally have some comp. So Jin waited for the last second to summon his army because, you know, that's mandatory. This isn't just a fight for survival. It's about sending a message. And I love this sequence right here. Bear got some work in, tagged in Iron. Iron got some work in, tagged in Igris. Igris got some work in, tagged in Fang. And Fang proceeds to blow up half the arena. And Shorty was like, oh, that was nice, but still, that's the demon monarch, while Jin is just a simple invader.
What?
Jin and simple should not be in the same sentence. I get that the guy he's fighting has a reputation. He's deadass the ruler here, but still, saying simple as if summoning a country's army from your back pocket is a generic ability is crazy. So then Jin runs in with stealth activated, but he saw right through that. He gets knocked away with a lightning bow on his tail, and this is why Igris will always be the cleanest. So Fang overpowers the lightning when Igris takes that chance to cut the dragon's neck off. Igris is the type to be in a corner of the room just waiting for a nigga to act up. I bet even if he could talk, he wouldn't. That's the type of vibe he got. So Iron went for the boss and immediately caught a sword to the skull. Igris went after and got obliterated, so that's when Jin came through, gets blocked, and like I said earlier, this fight is about sending a message. He's not trying to just kill him, he wants to embarrass him. Picked him up, stared at him for a second just to revise his work, and just when he was gonna end it, I don't know what's on my screen, but I see Iron there, so he's gonna get the credit for stopping that. Jin then stabs the hand, Igris stabs the other. Fang and Iron held him down, but he proceeds to blast them all away. And Jin was now out of mana, so this is officially a one-on-one. This dude decided to spawn in 2 daggers. I'm telling y'all, this is not fighting for survival. He just wants to beat Jin with his own loadout. And the way Jin is fighting right now reminds me of Levi, especially with that cloak on. But this is the type of fight you gotta just sit down and appreciate. I heard they got the Bleach fight director to work on this too. This is the correct way to adapt the show. But Jin eventually got overpowered and was barely able to catch his arms. But even so, he was still getting overpowered. And even then it doesn't matter because he just decided to use a mouth beam. Only reason he survived is because Shorty distracted him, giving him enough time to throw all his power and his strength. Ripped his arms off, tried to use the beam, but just look.
Maximum hit. KO.
This is beautiful.
Also, the music in this show is fire. Not many shows will have me searching for the song playing in the background. But yeah, he successfully got through all 100 floors. Thought this was going to be a season 4 thing, but he got it done in 2. So now we see what that ant been up to, and it's been on a spree. There have been 294 casualties. Out of the 108 hunters we sent, 4 E ranks, 1 C rank, and 1 B rank have been killed. You telling me we can't kill a single ant? Well, an A rank hunter was able to handle it. Are you serious? An A rank. It took an A rank to handle 1 bug? Listen, I think it's clear that these niggas are sorry. Contact Japan for a joint operation. Maybe they can spare us a main character. As the chairman of the Hunters Association, I hereby initiate the 2nd raid on Jinwoo. Actually, sir, this will be the 4th time. 4th? So you're telling me we raided this island 3 times already? Yes. And now we have to raid it again. Correct. So who's a dumbass who did that the other 2 times? Sir, this isn't about... No, because I know it wasn't me. 1st time, fine. 2nd time, concerned. 3rd time, what the fuck are we doing? You telling me we raided this island 3 times already and not a single one of those times no one thought, you know, maybe this is a fucking problem? Why y'all so quiet? I'm sure we can. Shut up, nigga. Top class hunters losing a fucking bug's life. Shit's embarrassing. And to make it worse, Redhead was talking to Child about the situation, and he was like, oh yeah, we're going to raid the island again. This is a joint operation with Japan, so you know it's serious. Hopefully we can stop this before even more die. Every single S-rank hunter has been summoned. Every S-rank? So Jin will be there?
Oh my God, bro.
I'm sick. He has put in 0 work pulling like this. Yo, at the rate he's going, he might rival Spider-Man. This is getting ridiculous. So later on, the association met up with one of Japan's guild masters. And this dude has 11 S ranks in his guild. And they're not even the biggest in the country. They're 2nd. But long story short, they was like, yeah, we know what's going on. We've done some research and figured out these ants only live for about a year. So if we kill the ant queen, the remaining will die off. We also found out that they're drawn to strength. So we'll send over 10 of our S ranks, including myself. Play the decoy while your team takes out the ant queen. There's no way we lose this, right? A total of around maybe 15 to 16 S ranks, including a Jinwoo, we can't lose. But yeah, solo leveling is continuing to prove why it's going to be one of them ones. I don't know how many seasons have been greenlit, but hopefully we can get an ending, because I'm locked in right now.
Very, very good series. Very good, enjoyable. Like, I never wanted to cut too much when it's I'm Kevin, because this guy,
being able to promote it and answer questions about it, because that's
this
what they do
guy
on Shark Tank.
is incredible on his own without any extra commentary. I am Kevin, always serving us with jokes, analysis, and just overall amazing entertainment. I'll definitely give him a follow and watch his content, because he does a lot of comedic reactions and overviews, and he's always a joy and able to put a smile on my face and get a laugh out of me. So yeah, excellent work by him as always, and looking forward to more of his work. Let me know what you liked about the video. Any improvements? What was your favorite part of Jinwoo? But yeah, the story continues. Onwards to next week. Until next time. Ciao, guys.